Yeah, boy. Playoffs are here, man. And let's get right into it. We're not going to look at the standings. We're going to go right into the matchups because if you look at the standings, you're already going to know who everybody playing. So we're going to go right into the matchups. And the first matchup of the weekend is the Wildcats versus the Rhinos. Can you believe it? Obviously, had to come down to this. This is going to be an exciting game. These guys actually met in the playoffs last season. The Rhinos beat the Wildcats. Notice how I had to swallow my tongue when I said that. The Rhinos had to the Rhinos beat the Wildcats in the playoffs in the semifinal round to go to the championship game. So bittersweet for both these teams, and they're not strangers to danger, that's for sure. Super excited about this matchup. Let's get into the next one. Boom. The next matchup for the playoff season 4 is Vipers versus the Gators. Can you believe it? Vipers versus the Gators. There's only room for one green team, and guess what? The Gators, in franchise history, have yet to beat the Vipers. I'm sure the Vipers are licking their chops, but oh my goodness, the Gators could get a huge win, and it don't matter how many times you beat them in the regular season if they get this matchup. This is their first time they have ever met in the playoffs. Only room for one green team. That's all I'm going to say about that. Super excited about this matchup. Let's see how this game goes. Let's get right into the next matchup. And the next matchup is... boom! Piranhas versus the Cobras. Piranhas versus the Cobras. Oh my god. One of the best defenses and one of the most underrated offenses in the league. Willie Burnside versus this defense. I'm super excited to see when the defense is out for the Cobras and the offense is out for the Piranhas. But hey, don't look past these Cobras offensively. They've been playing real well as well. So what's gonna happen here, man? This is a big matchup. This is probably the one that people don't know what's gonna happen the most in this one. People might have favorable matchups for the other one, but this one I feel is gonna be a split vote down the middle because nobody knows how this is gonna play out. Super excited about this matchup. Let's get into the last matchup. Is the Bears versus the Scorpions. Can you believe it? Both these teams have lost. Bears lost, and the Scorpions are coming off 2 losses. But man, can they get it done offensively? Both these teams have one of the best offenses, arguably. Jeannie Ingram, the new quarterback for the Scorpions, is playing phenomenal. And look at the Bears' defense. Number 1? Damn. Number 1 defense in the league, plus their offense is no slouch. Oh my lordy! Can you believe this matchup? This is some serious stuff right here, man. Wow. And there it is. There's the matchup, boys. So, also, congratulations. Well, not congratulations, but the Demons clinch the first pick from the best to worst, as the Demons would say. He finishes 1-10, and he clinches the first overall pick. Werewolves finish at 2-9 and are 2-0 versus the Scorpions in franchise history, which is a cool stat to see. Maybe not for the Scorpions, but for everybody else. Blue Jays end up getting the 3rd pick in this coming draft, and the Dragons get the 4th pick in the coming draft. And look at that, boys! Super excited about this, and I'm going to make another video about all the individual stats and all the other stuff, team efficiencies and all that stuff, but for the most part, we'll keep this a short video, and that's the playoffs for you guys. Whoa, is that a big one or what? Boom, Bears versus Scorpions. Boom, Cobras versus the Piranhas. Boom, Vipers versus the Gators, and one more boom. Pow! Boom pow for the Wildcats and the Rhinos. Yeesh.